3 ways to buy a car, and who actually comes out ahead. Walk into any dealership and you'll be offered 3 options. Pay cash, finance it, or lease it. The salesperson sitting across from you has a strong preference for which one you pick, and it has absolutely nothing to do with what's best for your wallet. I ran the numbers on all 3. Same car, same income, same starting savings. 3 people, 3 paths, 1 question: who has the most money left after 36 months? The answer flipped twice. And everything depended on one number that most buyers never bother to check. The option people call the responsible choice, paying cash, didn't win. Here's what the math actually shows. Meet the 3 buyers. To make this comparison fair, I'm following 3 people in identical situations. Same job, same paycheck, same savings account, same car. The only difference is how they pay for it. Sarah saved up. She's handing over the full price up front. No monthly payments, no interest, no debt. The car is hers the moment she signs the paperwork. Tyler puts down a small deposit and finances the rest through a bank loan. He'll own the car at the end of the term, but he'll pay interest the whole way through. Megan signed a 36-month lease on the same vehicle. Her monthly payment is lower, she gets a brand new car, but when 3 years are up, she hands the keys back and walks away with nothing. All 3 earn the same income. All 3 start with $35,000 in savings. All 3 are buying the exact same car, a 2026 Honda CR-V, around $35,000 out the door after taxes and fees. 3 people. 3 paths. 1 question: who has the most money at month 36? Keep this in mind, the dealership does not profit equally from these 3 customers. Not even close. Round 1, the monthly payment trap. Cash, you hand over the full purchase price. The car is yours on day 1. No debt, no monthly obligation, but your savings account just took a $35,000 hit. Finance, you put down a deposit, the bank covers the rest, and you repay monthly with interest. As of 2026, the average auto loan rate sits around 7% APR on a 36-month term with solid credit. You own the car once the loan is paid off. Lease, you're essentially renting the car, paying only for the depreciation during the lease period plus a financing charge. On a current Honda CR-V lease, that works out to roughly 6.6% equivalent interest. Lower monthly payment, but at month 36, you walk away with 0 equity. Now the actual monthly numbers. Sarah paid cash. Her monthly payment is 0. Tyler financed $35,000 at 7% APR over 36 months. His monthly payment, roughly $1,080. Megan signed a lease with $2,000 due at signing, then $425 per month, less than half of Tyler's payment. If you stopped here, Megan looks like she's winning by a mile. This is exactly where most people stop. This is where the dealership wants you to stop. The dealer's favorite question is, what monthly payment can you afford? Never, what's the total cost? That's not an accident. Round 2, total money out of pocket. Sarah paid $35,000 upfront. Total outlay, $35,000. Tyler's $1,080 payments across 36 months come to roughly $38,900, the car plus $3,900 in interest. Megan paid $2,000 at signing and $425 per month for 36 months. Her total, around $17,300, less than half of the others. If you stopped here, Megan wins by a landslide. But there's one more number, the most important one, that most buyers never check. Round 3, what do you actually own? At month 36, Sarah owns the CR-V outright. Tyler's loan is paid off, he owns it too. Megan hands the keys back and owns nothing. A Honda CR-V holds roughly 75% of its value after 3 years, around $26,000. That changes everything. The real cost isn't what you spent. It's what you spent minus what you're left holding. Sarah spent $35,000, owns a $26,000 car. Net cost, $9,000. Tyler spent $38,900, owns the same car. Net cost, $12,900. Megan spent $17,300, owns nothing. Net cost, $17,300. The order completely flips. Leasing is now the most expensive, but there's one final variable that changes things again. Round 4, the number the dealer never mentions. What if Sarah had financed the car and put that $35,000 into a high-yield savings account instead? In 2026, top accounts pay around 4% APY, risk-free, FDIC insured. $35,000 at 4% for 3 years grows to $39,370. That's $4,370 Sarah gave up by paying cash. Her true net cost, $13,370. And 4% is the floor. In a low-cost S&P 500 index fund averaging 10% annually, that $35,000 becomes roughly $46,600, making cash the most expensive option of all. Tyler withdrew $1,080 monthly for loan payments, so his savings earned less, roughly $2,200. His true net cost, $10,700. Megan kept more cash invested longer, earning about $3,200. Her true net cost, $14,100. The real scoreboard. Tyler financed $10,700, first. Sarah, cash $13,370, second. Megan, lease $14,100, third. The responsible option finishes second. The winner is the one most people associate with debt, because a 3% gap between loan rate and savings rate costs far less than giving up 3 years of compounding on $35,000. What happens after year 3? Sarah and Tyler both drive payment-free through years 4 to 6. Megan signs a second lease, another $17,300. At year 6 she still owns nothing. 6-year net costs, Sarah $13,000, Tyler $10,000, Megan $28,000. The longer you hold a car, the worse leasing looks. When does each option actually win? Lease, business owners writing off payments, need a new car every 3 years, stay under mileage caps. Finance, good credit, rate below 7%, keeping the car 5+ years, earning 4% plus on cash elsewhere. Cash, loan rates above 10%, low-yield options, or debt-free peace of mind worth the cost. The decision rule, subtract your savings rate from your loan rate. Gap under 3%, finance wins. Gap over 5%, cash wins. Leasing rarely wins on math, but can win on lifestyle. The dealership wants one answer for everyone. The math says it depends on your numbers. Now you have them.